Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's get started and see what messages we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the week ahead. Now, keep in mind, these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone, so take the messages that do, leave the rest behind, and check out your other placements as well. You may have messages there. All right, Libra, what's the energy around the week ahead for Libra? Oh my goodness, your hard work is paying off. A lot of signs have been receiving this card this week. I think everyone needs a bit of encouragement this week. Everyone needs some encouragement to remember that your hard work is paying off. Let's see the bottom of the deck. Meditate and contemplate. And behind that it says, what do you need to release? So that's very interesting, Libra. I'm going to take that card as well. Your hard work is paying off. You're being guided towards some inner work here, and the question of what do you need to release? Interesting. Very, very interesting start to your reading, Libra. Let's jump into the tarot cards and see what messages we'll receive. It's so interesting to see that New Moon in Capricorn card come up for so many signs this week. Your hard work is paying off. I think everyone is needing some encouragement. As we step into the 8th month of the year, it's almost a time where there could be so many things shifting right now that you might be starting to feel like, oh my God, is this going to work out? And it sort of feels like that for a lot of the signs this week. And I think we're all being guided to breathe and to really settle into understanding that our hard work and our focus will lead to some results this month. Oh my goodness, look at these cards. Okay, so you got the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, both in reverse next to each other, two sixes. So this really is a time of needing to understand something on a deeper level. So seeing that meditate and contemplate card, what do you need to release? Very interesting. We're seeing the Emperor in reverse as well. And there's the Chariot coming out in reverse for you, Libra. This is interesting. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So really, your hard work will pay off with that 10 of Pentacles. Right now, seeing that these two sixes in reverse is very interesting. That Six of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that things are not in balance right now. And that there may be more give or take on one side than the other. There may be an imbalance going like a one-way flow almost. Sort of this idea of holding on to things and not allowing the abundance to sort of flow when we hold on to things too tightly because we feel like, well, if I spend this coin, I'm never getting it back. That sort of taps into that lack mentality, which can sort of shift your motivations into ones that are holding on excessively instead of feeling that natural flow of a two-way street. It feels sort of like there's a flow happening, but it's very one way. It's my way or the highway. It's coming from one direction, either over giving or over receiving. That will be something you'll have to think about this month, Libra, or this week, excuse me. That Six of Cups tells me that this could be a pattern that's coming from sort of a more distant place. This could be a pattern that developed in the past, and there's almost this need to sort of let something from the past go in order to unlock this flow, but there's also an element of distrust here when you see the Emperor in reverse, and then the Chariot in reverse tells me that you're stuck. So this is very interesting, Libra. I feel like something is about to shift for you, but it's got to shift on the inside first. It's got to be an inner shift before you're going to see anything shift in the outer world. I can't help but think that you are going to see a payoff here with this 10 of Pentacles. So if you're willing to invest in the work that needs to get done on the inside, like to really look at the inner dynamics to see what are the messages you're holding on to, what are the stories that you're telling yourself that are creating your reality right now. There's a sort of lack of focus right now in terms of your energy, and maybe even a lack of focus when it comes to self-discipline and your will. When we look at that Emperor, seeing both of these next to each other tells me that you may have things sort of invested in something that it's actually bringing you more stress than anything. I feel like the way you're investing your time, your energy, your focus, it's not helping you sort of feel calmer. It's actually accelerating the anxiety feeling. But it's interesting seeing the Wheel of Fortune, because I feel like this is all teaching you something. This is all moving you towards something that's it's building on itself, and in a way that is teaching you something here. But watch out for this idea of rigid thinking, right? Really watch out for that rigid thinking, feeling really limited, maybe even a little bit defensive and stubborn. That's not going to serve you. And there's our King of Cups saying, don't get sucked into the drama. Try to stay outside of that drama, because there is something cycling through. You're cycling through something right now, and it's going to be very illuminating. Like it's really going to illuminate quite a light on something that needs either to be released within you, or something that you'll understand on a deeper level when you sort of bring stillness to these anxious thoughts of the Nine of Swords, these thoughts that are very, very worried, very prone to feeling depressed and anxiety, very fear-based ideas here. You're looking for a new attitude this week, Libra, and I think that you have to remember that when we see your hard work is paying off, it's also sort of this message of whatever you focus on is going to expand. And so where's your focus this week, Libra? And asking without judgment, very, very open question and willing to receive the answer. Where is my focus this week? And is it serving me to have my focus where it is? Is that helping me to expand? Or is that keeping me in a fearful place where I'm hanging on to things in the material world, and I'm also hanging on to a lot of thoughts and beliefs that may not, excuse me, be serving me right now. Excuse me again. There's definitely that sort of feeling in this reading for you this week. Now we see the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like the path that will serve you is a creative path, is one where you sort of follow up with things that really make you feel that lightness and that joy and that charisma and confidence. I feel like seeing the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a nice way to sort of wrap up your reading by reminding you that there is this power that can come from really expressing your confident side boldly. You know what I mean? And like being bold, being confident, pursuing things that are creative and passionate, being really determined to overcome any obstacles, and to see that you have that within you, Libra. So very interesting reading for you this week. Let's get your final message. What is the final and highest guidance for Libra this week? Very interesting. Everything is looking positive if you can shift your inner dialogue here. Soul power. Very, very, very good message to sort of go with the messages of this part of your reading. It says here, always remember you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is the true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. And so this is a time where I think you might need it. You might need some of that soul power to help sort of shift the inner dialogue. And bottom of the deck is self-love. Really, really beautiful message for you this week, Libra. It says here, now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself, that grows and matures from actions you take to support body, mind, and soul. And I really feel like that's a message that is coming through to remind you that there is that connection between body, mind, and soul. And so whatever it is that you're holding true in your mind is affecting how you feel in your body, and it's also affecting your soul's ability to express itself. And so making sure to sort of remember that connection exists and that everything affects everything else. And so really watching that inner dialogue this week is going to serve you, my Libra friends. I'm going to leave it at that. If this reading has been helpful or has resonated for you, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. It's always so nice to connect with you through these readings. And if you wish for a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description below. All right, my friends, as always, I'm sending you so much love and light as you move through your week. Take care, and we'll see you again soon.